Listen, boy, being a man is very hard. Our life is hard. How you shape yourself will determine the level of difficulty and misery you experience as a man. There is no easy life. Your life is not about being easy or happy. It will always be difficult. All the pain and sadness you feel are inherent to being a man. You only have two choices: either go through the pain, trauma, and hardships needed to become a man of value, or suffer eternity as a nobody. Being invisible is almost worse. You can have a stress-free life working at Starbucks, not caring about the job once you clock off, playing video games, and merely existing until you die a stress-free but nobodyless existence. Or you can also go out into the world, make your mark, work hard, and try to get rich. We all know that having more money means more problems. Starting a business is stressful, and you might even lose your girlfriend due to your dedication. This is a whole new level of stress and trauma, but at least you'll be somebody at the end of it. There are two ways to suffer. Either suffer to become a somebody, or suffer as a perpetual nobody. As Napoleon said, glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. Absolutely, glory is fleeting. And when he says fleeting, that's a crucial point, because everything in life is rented, especially your glory as a man. When you have a good body, it's not complete. It's not finished. You haven't completed the task. You have rented that good physical condition, and you must train every day to retain it. Everything in life is rented. You don't just acquire a good body and be done with it. You must go to the gym every day to maintain it. Having a great relationship requires continuous effort to ensure love and respect. Starting a business doesn't automatically make you rich. Daily dedication is essential, or the business will fail if neglected. You have to work hard for glory and never stop, or it will be taken away. On the other hand, being obscure will always be there. You'll be forgotten if you don't leave a mark on the world, and no one will care when you're gone. You have a real choice. You can either live in continuous obscurity, be invisible, and have an easier life, or you can work hard every day to pay for all the amazing things in your life. Every day requires work to pay the rent, and it's never ending. You must decide: be invisible with lower rent, or be important, work hard, and endure to ensure the rent is paid. It's a binary choice, requiring extreme dedication. As a man, everything is your responsibility. Become your best self. It won't happen by merely talking about it. You must live it into existence. To become the man you aspire to be, you need to actively engage in genuinely difficult, stressful, and scary experiences. You need to be responsible enough to find these challenges and face them, picking the ones that will help you reach your goals. Men really learn when they are in pain. We seem to learn things the hard way. People miss a lot of chances to learn the easy way, and it's through hard times that lessons really stick. There is a chance to grow in every setback and hardship. Every problem is an opportunity for God to teach us something that makes us smarter and stronger. Challenge is an important part of the hero's journey, which is shown in all hero movies. There is no such thing as a hero's journey without pain. That's part of your hero's journey if you're in pain, whether it's at work or because your heart is broken. You can't become a hero by living a life without problems. Accept suffering as a daily breakfast as a man. It's what you need to grow. Going through hard times and becoming a better person is what life is all about. Listen, if you want to be a superhero in your own life, 80% of the way will involve pain, loss, sadness, and anger. When these things happen, you have the chance to change into something amazing. No matter how hard something is, be thankful for it, because it's a chance to thank God for the way to greatness. Imagine a superhero movie where a man mistakenly locked up in a Romanian cell trains hard and comes out stronger than ever. It's like living in a movie, one that we men get to write because we're brave. A lot of men are depressed because their lives aren't like movies. They aren't the main character or even a secondary character in anyone else's story. They've lived like cowards because they were afraid of what would happen if they were brave, and then they don't understand why they're sad. If I were them, I'd be sad too. Of course, life looks bad because there's nothing you can do when you're free. You're limited, poor, unimportant, and not heard. Girls don't want you. You can't talk, and you can't go where you want to. So, what are you free to do? I'm free to think and say what I want. All aspects of myself, including my mind, hands, and legs, are working together without hurting myself. Unlike some people who may have enemies outside of themselves, my whole body and mind support my cause. My mind stays steady, and my body doesn't question itself. There are no inner conflicts or urges to hurt. Every part of my being is in perfect harmony with my goals. This is how a heroic story should be lived, where every challenge is a chance to get stronger and more flexible. Many men seem to have lost their sense of shame, the kind of shame that should make you feel too embarrassed to be a coward, too ashamed to choose the wrong path. They are men without shame. They walk around with no shame at all. And then we wonder why we have a bunch of cowards. Cowardice is always the easy choice, but you should feel too ashamed to take it. Lack of shame is the problem. Don't choose to be a coward. It's the path of man, the path to victory, and the only way to achieve genuine happiness in your heart. One way to happiness, and that's through masculine strength, facing challenges head on and becoming a better person. Life's flavor is pain, and if you try to change it, you'll end up disappointed, weak, and miserable. Accept the flavor. Learn to love it. That's the only path to genuine competence and happiness within yourself as a man. See you in the next video if you subscribed.